Hey guys, how's it going? It's been Malol here, and thanks for joining me in the video. Now, you must be asking yourself, Ben, why are you wearing a suit in minion underpants in the fucking sky? And a very honest, genuine answer to that will be to actually get your attention. Yep, I'm testing a few things. And for those of you that noticed, this is actually the image that I used on all my thumbnails, but you've never seen what's underneath my shirt. So surprise, surprise, it's Minion Underpants. Anyway, on a more serious note, I wanted to actually talk about the the top three reasons that I think why people fail with Facebook advertising, and this is actually from days of weeks of research and seeing my clients' ad accounts, seeing my students' ad accounts, and really going over all the results and business managers that I've been working with. And I've noticed that these are actually the three main reasons people fail with Facebook advertising. People fail with Facebook advertising for a lot more reasons, but these are the three main reasons, which if you get these three right, you're already about like ahead of 99% of people that advertise on Facebook. I'm not even kidding. So, with that being said, let's just jump right into it. The first reason is knowing your customer. People have a big problem knowing who their customer is. Even for those of you that know your customer, you might think you know your customer and then you're going to watch this video and then, oh, I don't know my customer. Happens sometimes. Ad setup, how to really set up ads correctly. Okay. Facebook pixel optimization. Now, Facebook pixel optimization is a subject that I can go on and on and on for literally days, but I'm going to try to touch on the basics and on the surface level, enough for you to understand where you might go wrong and already see good results with your ads if you're in your current business or you want to start something. So first and foremost, knowing your customer. Now, when you wanna do your Facebook targeting, of course you want to check the interests. Interest is what you're gonna target with your Facebook ads. If you don't know that, then you always want to check the interest in the Audience Insights tool, which is the free tool that Facebook offers, where you can really go in on every interest and really check check what every interest like and what kind of people are in there. So basically, I'm gonna jump to a conclusion that you know what the Audience Insights tool is. So from there, let's say for example we're targeting the boxing interest. Okay, the boxing interest. Now, the boxing is a very broad thing if you think about it. You don't have to love boxing, be passionate about boxing to be in this interest. As long as you like a page like a page that has maybe Muhammad Ali in it, then boom, you might be a boxing fan according to Facebook. So in this interest, for example, we got the 15 to 20 million people in the United States. And these 15 to 20 million people like these pages. Okay, it's very important that you understand how to look on in every interest. So in the boxing, if we're going to target the boxing interest, we're actually going to target 15 to 20 million people. And those 15 to 20 million people like these pages. So if these pages aren't related to your niche, then you're going to have a bad time. Which in this case, that's the case, because boxing here, people that are into boxing like pages like So Mexican, the New York Tracks, New York City Custom Jewelry, Shreds Supplements, Fox Deports, HBO Boxing, which is related to boxing, and some more and more pages. Now there are like 10-20% pages here that are related to boxing, but as you can see, a big majority of these pages aren't related to boxing, which means that if you're going to target this interest, you're actually going to target a lot of people that don't like boxing, okay? Because if they like boxing, when you're actually targeting an interest, you want to check and see that at least 60-70%, maybe even more, of the pages are related to your niche. Because if it's not related to your niche, if these pages aren't directly related to your niche, you're gonna have a bad time, because you're not gonna target the passionate people that are into boxing. Okay, so it's really important that you understand that. Other than that, You want to go into the mind of a person that's passionate about boxing. So, what will a passionate person that likes boxing will know of that other people won't know of? Okay, so even if it's something that's related to boxing, a lot of people can know of that. Even if it's like a different niche, it doesn't have to be boxing. There are a lot of subjects and a lot of interests that you don't have to be a passionate person in that niche to know about the interest. So a very good example here is Muhammad Ali, like one of the most famous boxers out there. Now everybody knows who Muhammad Ali is. Okay, 90% of people that I've talked to know who Muhammad Ali is, and they're not passionate people that are into boxing. So, if you target Muhammad Ali, you're actually targeting a lot of people that aren't really that deep into boxing, if you think about it, because a lot of people like Muhammad Ali. So again, if we look at the pages here, first of all, we got Muhammad Ali, 3 to 3.5 million people only in the United States, and we got these pages. We got Fox Sports, we got Celebrity Net Worth, we got Complex, Sports Uncut, Tracks, New York City Custom Jewelry again, XXL Magazine, The Source Magazine, Vibe, and so on and so on. And now, of course, you don't want to go into these pages and really check what they're about. But from what I can see here, I already can probably figure out that most of these pages aren't really related directly to boxing, which makes me jump to the conclusion that if I target Muhammad Ali, I'm not gonna target the actual passionate people about boxing. Okay, so if we want to target people that are passionate about boxing, we need to think what a person that's passionate about boxing will like that other people won't like. So we got Lennox Lewis here, for example, which is I don't know who he was until I did some research, which is just another boxer, a less known figure, a lot less known figure than Muhammad Ali. And you can already see that, first of all, the audience is much smaller. We got 100 to 150,000 people. And the pages here, literally every one of them is related to boxing. Maybe one or two aren't, but that's over 90% of the pages here. So if you're going to target Lennox Lewis, you're actually going to target people that like these pages, which means you're going to target the passionate boxing enthusiasts. So you want to find what the passionate person in that certain niche likes that other people won't know of or won't like. So everybody will know who Muhammad Ali is, but only a very passionate boxer, not boxer, but a very passionate boxing enthusiast will know who Lennox Lewis is. Okay, so that's how you want to figure out your audience research. Now I got a very long video. I got like an hour-long video on my channel, me going really deep into this. So you can check that out if you want to learn more on that. But in a nutshell, this is how it should look. This is really how it should look. You got very known, sometimes very known broad interests like boxing, Muhammad Ali, maybe even ESPN is going to be a very broad interest. But if you dive deep and think as a boxing enthusiast, then you might find the interests that only those specific people will like. And like I said, always look on the page likes tab, because that's the first thing that you want to look at. This is your bread and butter. This is what the people in that interest like. So if the people in the interest don't like pages that are related to your niche, then probably that interest isn't really good. Okay? Next up, we got ad set up. Now, this is something that really, really frustrates me because a lot of people aren't doing this. So it's really, really important for you that you get this fixed as fast as possible and don't turn it into a habit, because the more you do what I'm going to explain in a second, the more you're actually digging a very, very deep hole. And that's actually setting up your ads in a very organized fashion. So show me your room. Okay, I'll show me your room. I'll know how your ad account looks like most of the time. Well, that's not actually true with me, because my room is literally looks like shit. But my ad account is organized, so organized. Everything is just set up in a very, very nice fashion. So how do you want your room to look like? The picture here on the right or the picture here on the left? Of course, the picture here on the right. So same thing with your ad account. So for example, we got this. ad account. Okay, we got this campaign, which is just a bunch of ad sets targeting different areas, different budgets, and look how it looks. US 18 copy 6, US 18 copy, 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 copy. And this is actually a picture of a campaign that I did like I think an year ago, something like that. And this is not how you want to have your campaigns look like. This is not how you want to have your ad account look like. What's the problem here? The problem here is that you need to actually go into every ad account to check, not every ad account, but every ad set to check what this ad set is, who is it targeting, what is the manual bid, what is the conversion window on it, what is the ages, what is the gender, what is the placements, and so on and so on and so on. They're very time consuming, very inefficient, and just an overall mess, and it's going to be so difficult to scale and understand what's going on in your ad account if it looks like this. How you want it to look like is something like this. So for example, if we got a dog necklace and we're doing a PPE, if we're doing like a page post engagement, then the campaign name will be called dog necklace PPE, and the ad sets will have the name of the campaign, will have the interests, will have the ages, will have the country, will have the placements, will have the genders, if you're splitting genders, we'll have the conversion window if you're doing different conversion window, and so on and so on and so on. So dog necklace PPE, targeting PetSmart, ages 22 to 35, USA, mobile and desktop. Okay, because if your ad sets are called like this, you don't even need to go into the ad set to know what it is targeting. You just look at the name and boom, you know exactly what it is targeting. A very simple way, very easy way to understand your ads without wasting too much time on going into every ad set. You just look at the campaign and boom, you know exactly what every ad set is doing. Okay, you see the results of the ad set, you see the stats of the ad set, and you're just much more efficient and much more smarter. And then you get the ads. Now, usually with e-commerce, I have only one ad under an ad set, but if sometimes I'm gonna do different ads under an ad set, it's gonna be something like this. So it's gonna be just like photo 1, copy 1, photo 2, copy 1. So let's say I have an image and I got like ad copy. Ad copy is like the text above the image. So I got photo 1, ad copy 1, and then I'll have photo 2, ad copy, same ad copy as the first one. And if I'll have another ad copy, so I'll have, let's say, photo 1, ad copy 1, photo 2, ad copy 1, and photo 2, ad copy 2. Okay, so that's how I'll name my ads. But like I said, I usually don't for e-commerce. I usually don't do a few ads, and I don't write all of the like campaign and interest on the ad level because it's not important. You can already see under what ad set it is, so it's very really simple. And for example, if I'm doing a website conversion ad, I'll have something like this. I'll have dog necklace website conversion. That's the campaign. It's the campaign name. Under that, in the ad sets, I'll have, if I'm optimizing for add to cart, I'll call it dog necklace add to cart. Let's say PetSmart, ages 22 to 35, USA, mobile and desktop. M plus D means mobile and desktop. And then again, dog necklace add to cart, dog magazines, 32 to 45. This is just like random names to get your so you understand exactly how I name my campaigns. I don't start campaigns with ages like that unless I prove them profitable. If I'm doing dog necklace and I'm optimizing for purchases, I'll call the ad set dog necklace purchase, dog magazines 32 to 45 USA Instagram. For example, if I'm doing Instagram, if I'm targeting Instagram and not mobile and desktop. Okay, and for example, dog necklace purchase, dog magazines 32 to 45 USA MB, which is manual bid. If I'm doing manual bid and not automatic bid, and so on and so on, and dog necklace view content, page likes, whatever, you get the point. Everything is really organized. I know exactly what my ad set is targeting. I know exactly what to look at when I'm checking my stats. I don't need to enter every ad set to understand what it is targeting. It's all written in front of me. Very, very efficient. And if, for example, this is what I do, if I'm gonna do my my landing page, benmalol.com. So let's say it's gonna be something like this. I'm gonna call the campaign cheat sheet landing page clicks to website. So I got my cheat sheet landing page. So cheat sheet landing page, CTW, clicks to website, Gary V, Gary Vaynerchuk. If I'm targeting Gary Vaynerchuk, 22 to 35, USA mobile and desktop. Cheat sheet landing page, clicks to website, Pat Flynn, 32 to 45. I'm putting the interests in my ad set as well. If I have a lot of interests, let's say I'm targeting a lot of entrepreneurs, then I'll just write entrepreneurs. If I'm targeting magazines, I'll write magazines. If I'm targeting website visitors, I'll write down website visitors, 32 to 45, USA RHC, which is right hand column. Again, for the one, copy one, for the two, copy one. If I want to do more copies, more photos, I'll just write that down on the ad level. Okay, so again, campaign, okay, cheat sheet landing page, clicks to website, ad set, cheat sheet landing page, clicks to website, interest, age, country, placement, and whatever else you'll have in the ad set, and just the ads. So photo one, copy one, depending on the ad. Okay. Once you have your ad account looking like that, trust me when I say you'll already see much better results, and it's just gonna be so much cleaner. It's gonna be fun to go around and analyze your results, because it's just like you don't have to check and see what is up, what is targeting everything. You just know from just looking at it, you already know what's going on. And the Facebook pixel, which I'm pretty sure most of you know, but just to go a little bit more deeper into it, what is the Facebook pixel? It's a piece of code that you install in your store, landing page, whatever you're doing, website, blog, and it tracks conversion and optimizes. So first things first, it actually tracks where your conversion or action came from. So for example, if you have a bunch of ads and you have a Facebook pixel installed on your website and you're sending ads to your website and people subscribe to your email list on your website, then it will show you from which ad, the purchase lead or whatever happened on your website, what ad it came from. Okay, so very basic. It tracks all your ads. This way you know what ads are working better, what ads are working worse. How to install the pixel? You can either use Trackify, Pixel Perfect, or the Shopify integration. This is if you're doing e-commerce. Okay, I recommend either Trackify or Pixel Perfect for now, because Shopify's integration, I've noticed that it's lacking some results, like it's not tracking it at the highest level, but you can use Shopify's integration as well. But yeah, you have Pixel Perfect and Trackify, which are amazing apps which actually hardwire your pixel into the store. And if you're doing website, landing page, blog, you just go through the Facebook guide on how to install the Facebook pixel. It's very simple and straightforward. You just copy and paste the code, not something too complicated. Now, the ad objectives, there's a bunch of ad objectives. As you might know, when you're doing an ad, you pick what ad objective you want. What I most of the time use, and this is should be one of your main focuses, is page post engagement, video views, clicks to websites, and website conversions. So page post engagement, trying to get as many engagement as possible to your ad, likes, shares, comments, clicks on the image, just people engaging with the ad. Okay, really good to get things viral. Video views is optimized to get, if this is of course only if you're doing a video, is to get as many views as possible to your video. Okay, really powerful as well if you're doing e-commerce, insanely powerful. Actually, if you're doing anything, videos just work really good. Most of my ads, even outside of e-commerce, are now videos, because people just like watching shit. It's it's pretty funny. When they see a video, they're just like, oh, cool, yeah, let's watch this. If it's an image, people just usually skip it. So videos, I've noticed really good results with videos. Clicks to website, the main focus is to get people clicking and going directly to your website. So basically to optimize for getting as many visitors and traffic as possible, and website conversions. Now website conversions is, I'd say, the most complicated ad objective, but it has the most potential because you're actually optimizing on a certain action. Okay, so it works with your pixel. So for example, Um, if you have a pixel installed for add to cart, purchase, view content, you can actually optimize your Facebook pixel for that. Okay, so for example, on my landing page, every time somebody signs up, I have a lead pixel fired. So Facebook knows that I got a new lead. And that way, when I send an ad, I can tell Facebook, okay, Facebook, I want you to get me as many leads as possible, optimized for that. Okay, if you're getting purchases, if you want more purchases, you can optimize for purchase. Okay, optimize for website conversions, purchase. Same thing, view content, add to cart. It can actually optimize for that certain action. Now, the thing is it's not as simple as that. Okay, it's not as simple as that. The thing is that the more data Facebook has, the better. I'm blocking this a bit. Boom. So basically, Facebook works on past data. Now, what does that actually mean? That means that you can't optimize for a certain action if Facebook doesn't have that data on your algorithm, on your pixel. So you can't just open a new store and tell Facebook, optimize for purchases, get me as many purchases as possible. Thank you, Facebook. Bye bye. It doesn't work like that because Facebook needs to see data. Facebook needs to see purchases to know who to optimize for. Okay, everybody has a different store. Everybody's selling different things. Facebook doesn't have a sort of way to know. Oh, these guys buy things. Let's show your ad to them. Facebook does have that on the algorithm on the very basic surface level, but if you don't have purchases yourself, then you don't. Then there's no. Facebook won't know who to optimize for. Okay, it's very important that you understand this, because this is the main reason people have difficulties with Facebook advertising, is because they're optimizing for the wrong actions. Okay, you'd rather optimize for something that you have more data on. Okay, so for example, as a start, you might not have any visitors at all. So you just rather do an ad maybe on clicks to website and page post engagement, because those ads don't work on your Facebook pixel. Okay, they work by themselves, using just like Facebook's own algorithm and finding people that engage a lot and people that click links a lot. But if you're doing, for example, website conversions, and let's say you have 20 ads to cart a day and 3 purchases a day, okay, that means you have 140 ads to cart a week, and you got 21 purchases a week. So you'd rather optimize in this scenario for ads to cart, because Facebook has much more data on ads to cart. Or maybe you should even add optimize for view content. For those of you that don't know what view content is, it's just people that are visiting your website. So, for example, if you have 50 view contents a day, and then you have like 20 ads to cart, and then like 10 purchases a day, you might want to optimize for view content, because Facebook has a lot of data on people that go into your website. Okay, so if you optimize for view content, you might have much more better results than optimizing for purchase. Okay, so I have another slide here. So yeah, the more data Facebook has on a specific action, the more accurate it will be. So don't always think, oh, I have 1 purchase a day, cool, Facebook has that data, let's send out those purchase ads. Try to figure out what Facebook has the most data on, while still trying to stay as close to your eventually end goal. Like if I'm having 200 purchases a day, and I'm having 1,000 view contents a day, I'd still rather go with purchases, even though view content has much more data. But 200 purchases is a lot of data as well. That's 1,400 a week. Facebook has a tremendous amount of data on my buyers, on people that purchase from me. So there's no reason for me to do view content, because I want people to buy. But if you have a lot less than that, then you'd want to optimize for the previous action people take on your website. So if I have leads that go into my website and put their email, I'd rather before optimizing for leads, if I'm not having any leads, I'll optimize for something. I'll optimize for clicks to website. Once I get the leads, I'll do a website conversion at 4 leads. So a good number, like a magic number to follow with this, is about 20 to 30 a day. Okay, so 20 to 30 a day will be a sort of optimal number to optimize for. So for example, if you have 20 to 30 purchases a day, then a purchase website conversion will probably work okay for you. If you have 10 purchases a day and you have 20 to 30 adds to cart a day, then you probably rather do add to cart and not purchases. Once you hit that 20 to 30 purchases, then you'd rather do the purchase website conversion. Even then, the 20 to 30 a day, if you have, let's say, 60 adds to cart a day, maybe even the adds to cart will still work better. Okay, it's always about testing, guys. It's always about checking and trying different things. Sometimes the view content works better for me for purchase, just because it has more data. So you have to understand the fundamental level that the most important thing here is data, and Facebook works on past data. Okay, don't think like a robot and say, oh, optimize for purchases, optimize for leads, without Facebook having any data. If you have the data, Facebook looks at your data, Facebook looks at the past conversions, and decides, oh, these are the people that bought from you. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna see what behaviors they have, and I'm gonna find people that are similar. If you don't have those people that bought from you or did those actions, then Facebook is gonna have a lot of trouble finding those people for you when you optimize for that certain action. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. That's the surface level. That's the top 3 mistakes I've noticed that people have with Facebook advertising: ad setup, the Facebook pixel, the optimization, and really basically, what was the third one? I already forgot. Oh, and knowing your customer. Knowing your customer, extremely important. Know your customers. Try to figure out, what does my customer know that other people don't know. Have your ads really organized, don't be messy, and you'll see that you have much better results. And when you're scaling, it's a breeze when you're scaling and your ads are just like organized and look really good, because you know exactly what everything is doing, and it's really easy to scale from there. And the ad objectives, the Facebook pixel and optimization, that's like number 1 thing, where if you do that correctly, you're already better than 99% of people that are doing Facebook advertising. Okay, remember, guys, marketers are lazy. I'm fucking lazy, guys. I'm fucking lazy. Okay, but the second I'm doing these things, I'm already 100 steps ahead of everybody else. And if you guys do this as well, you're already 100 steps of everybody else. What you can do next, by the way, is if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do that, and you can download my free ebook cheat sheet, which is the 3-step blueprint on how to create, run, and profit from Facebook advertising. So I really recommend you to do that. It's a free ebook, and it will already give you a good place to start if you don't have that ebook or cheat sheet yet. So you can check that out at benmalol.com. And until next time, guys, bye bye.